It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
Now we're going to Dr. Marc Siegel, and I had breakfast with him last Saturday.
Oh, so how was breakfast, Dr. Siegel? Was it as good as dinner?
Father Alex was sitting next to me, and he was a pretty solid guy, I have to say. He invites the best people to breakfast, John, and, the owner of that restaurant's always sitting there, too, and he's a great guy. The nice thing about having breakfast with John or coming on this radio show is it's one thing that everybody has in common. They're nice people.
Yes, that is for sure. Well, we invited you on to talk about President Biden and the freezing.
The White House is saying they're
it's phony, a deep fake,
that it's fake videos. I mean, what's going on here? Who believes the White House at this point?
And by the way, Dr. Siegel, the other thing, there was a story that just came out. This is a doctor in L.A. He says maybe it's Parkinson's that's going on. What do you think?
Well, first of all, let's take it back. There's something going on. And the way you know there's something going on is something nobody's talking about, and that's why you have me on this show. It's that he's being handled. It's that President Obama grabs him by the arm and walks him off the stage. You actually cannot make that up. That can't be doctored. What is that about? And an aide in Normandy grabs him by the arm. Even if he knew where he was going, why do they think that they've got to maneuver him? This is the President of the United States. Now, what does he have? I'll tell you why I disagree with this Parkinson idea that's coming out of the blue. A couple of reasons. One of which, John, you know this person very well. My wife is an amazing neurologist, and she's been watching President Biden on these videos for years now. And what's notable is the gait. His gait is stiff, and he has some problems with spatial orientation. He gets really irritable. He forgets where he is. I don't think it's Parkinson's because of the fact that the White House doctor put flat out 2 years in a row in his yearly physical that it is not Parkinson's. And any self-respecting physician doesn't overtly lie on that kind of a paper. But what's notable on those papers is there's no MRI report, and there's no indication that multiple other neurological things have been ruled out, like vascular dementia that you get from atrial fibrillation, which he has, or normal pressure hydrocephalus, where fluid builds up in the brain and causes you to shuffle like that, which he has. So I think it is neurologic, and I think it is causing all of this impairment. I just don't think we should be trying to diagnose it precisely by a video, especially when his doctors claim it ain't Parkinson's. They can rule out Parkinson's with a clinical exam, so it's probably not that. But it is something, and it ain't good.
Well, and is it going to get any better? That's the big question, because we were talking earlier, when you look at like Obama. I remember seeing Obama when he came into the White House. When he left, he looked like he aged like 20, 30 years. Clinton, too. Yeah. It's so visible.
The good news is you could probably tell President Biden that he's not president, and he would believe it. And that's how you get replace him. You just tell him you're the vice president. He believes it. I mean, it's hard to believe that he's still going to run. And notice that debate where they're not letting him
He can't last 4 years. It's not fair to the American people that he's going to run and possibly win and be there for 4 years. Then you end up with Kamala Harris.
And Dr. Siegel will be on TV every minute, let me tell you, talking about it, because every day it'll be something else.
Yeah, no question.
Thank you, Dr. Siegel, and we'll catch up with you again real soon.
I had a very healthy breakfast, John. I want you to know that. I tried a granola with yogurt. I had Greek yogurt, and I asked for a little honey just to impress Peter Mikolos there. I wanted him to know I could really enjoy Greek yogurt.
The only thing you missed was olive oil. Thank you so much.
That's right. Thank you.
And we'll catch up again real soon.
Long Island is more exciting than ever at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. Get ready to zoom into some serious cash with Zoom Ball every Wednesday in June. Win up to $500,000. 1 point equals 1 entry. 2 lucky winners will be drawn at the top of every hour from 1 to 5 p.m. to play Zoom Ball. Discover the excitement at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 877-8-HOPE or text NY.